Madison County jail inmate has passed away earlier this morning. According to the Madison County Sheriff's Office, 62-year-old Ronald Murray was complaining of a heart-related symptom. He was taken to a hospital in Norfolk and then released back to jail. Shortly after, he complained more about the symptoms and was seen by the jail's nurse. The nurse recommended he needed to be brought to the hospital. While being transported, Murray's symptoms worsened and officers stopped to perform life-saving measures with the help of a passing citizen. Murray was then taken by helicopter to a hospital and died later. The Madison County Sheriff's Office is performing an internal investigation into the incident, which is required by Nebraska state statute.